Welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime. And this time we have More Fun Comics, number 56, published in June 1940. The cover has, I've already shown this one actually, because it's Dr. Fate with Wotan and Inza. But this story is The Spectre, and it's been called Terror at Lytel. So Jim Corrigan is out doing his job. He says, "You sounded urgent, sir. Sit down, I'll tell you all about it. A representative of Bentley wholesaler has been warning me that unless we make huge purchases from them, something unpleasant may happen to our store. No one can force you to purchase what you don't want." Suddenly there's the sound of an explosion, and the ceiling is starting to collapse. But the Spectre is able to move it out of the way so that nobody is harmed. So Jim Corrigan visits Bentley. "I assure you, I've made no threats, only business overtures. As for the explosion, I know nothing of that." "All innocent, eh? Well, watch your step." And he says, "That Dick is too blasted nosy. Take care of him." "Right, boss." So they're going to kill Jim Corrigan. They follow his car, but instead of Jim Corrigan, it is the Spectre, who they fire at him to no effect. He grows to gigantic size, picks up the car, and crushes it. So this is kind of the Spectre that he's going to become, which is he will kill, and he does it in often unique and brutal ways, and he tosses the car. So he's going back to Bentley, end of the line. But Bentley is talking to one of his underlings and about a crime. They're going to steal a fur truck. So what the Spectre does is he shrinks down and then goes through the phone line to this fellow here. So this is George. And then it says, "The Spectre creeps out of the receiver and reduces himself to even smaller proportions." He looks about the same there, but he crawls up on this fellow and into his pocket. So they're speeding along, and they intercept the fur truck. And the guy, the driver, says, "Don't harm me. I won't offer any resistance. This is where I go to work." So he just tosses the guy off a cliff, and he's falling. Yay! And the Spectre comes up, wham! Now, it looks like he hit solidly, but no, he bounces up because the Spectre saved him. And then the Spectre goes up and starts surrounding that thug's eye, the thug's head with his eyes. And he says, "Eyes, nothing but eyes. I'm going screwy." And then he drops dead. So they steal the truck as the Spectre just kind of stands on top. And now they want their money. "Where's George?" "Never mind about him. First, we're putting the furs with the rest of the stolen merchandise. Come on, hand over the 10 grand. So he says, "I got another job for you. I want you to go to Lytel's department store, pull the pin out, and in 10 minutes the store will be in flames." But it's a trick. If they pull the pin out, it will explode immediately because he just wants to get rid of these guys because he doesn't want to pay them. The Spectre is in the car with him. "A treacherous scheme, Bentley, but I won't permit you to execute it." "Who in blazes are you? How'd you get here?" So what he does is he controls Bentley and forces him into the building. "What? Who's the guy with you?" "Listen, all of you. Rigid you are, as inflexible as stone, and your mind's blank." So he calls the police using the old-fashioned police box. They come. "What's up?" "Don't know yet, Jim. You can come along if you want." Oh, so Jim Corrigan is there. I'm not sure at this point what if the Spectre is completely autonomous from Jim Corrigan. I don't know if Jim Corrigan is even aware of what the Spectre is doing. It's sort of similar. There are similarities between this and Captain Marvel, but definite differences too. Because the Spectre doesn't replace Jim Corrigan, he just splits off from him. So I don't know, maybe as time goes on we'll get a better idea of what the heck the Spectre is. So Bentley says, "Don't pull the pin out. It'll explode immediately. Huh? So that's your game, eh? So now they're going to kill Bentley because he tried to kill them. And then Jim Corrigan and the police break in and start beating everyone up. I'm not sure what the point of all of this was, why they just arrest him, why the Spectre decided to have Bentley go in, other than, I guess, to show the other guys that he was a creep. Taking advantage of the confusion, Bentley tries to escape. So sorry to interfere with your plans, Bentley. This certainly settles your hash, Bentley. You'd never have gotten me if it hadn't been for a ghost that had it in for me. With a line like that, you'll probably plead insanity. So, yeah, he sounds like kind of a Scooby-Doo villain in the end there. It was fun in the previous story with Zor, but now we're back to street thugs. Spectre will start to take on more otherworldly, powerful villains, something that can actually give him a challenge. I don't know if he was inspired or if Siegel was inspired by Dr. Fate, who right from the beginning was taking on more fantastic villains, but we're still worried about fur thieves.